Yo-ho!
There it is! Tortuga, we must be careful here. This island is overrun by the Brethren of the Coast.
After slaves revolted in the early 1600s, the English, Spanish, and French did not have the strength of heart to conquer the island, leaving it to the pirates and scalawags that had come to overrun the place.
That's the boat of Jean Lafitte. What's the Brethren of the Coast, by the way?
Well, that's just the name that the pirates and privateers in these parts had given themselves. I mean, most of them had been given the king's blessing to patrol the waters in search of criminals and such, but let's face it, most of them were criminals themselves, like that one there!
So, you're here to reclaim the goods of old King Charlie. Goods that were stolen from his people, which I only stole back.
You know better than that, Lafitte. He's your king, too.
Oui, that's all well and good.
Tell us where our king's treasure is, you scoundrel, or we'll have at you.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure what I took.
You took valuable letters and charts that were crucial to our king.
Fine. Here.
Here, hold this. What are we to do with this? It's useless.
That is my captain's log, in which I wrote down what I took. Got a little water on it, it seems. If you can figure out what I took, you can have it. That is, if you think you're smart enough.
Of course we are. Our captain will decipher this jumble in no time. But first, let's ask a friend of ours a few questions.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Thompson. I'm a dean at the new Apex Academy in East Cleveland, Ohio. Today, I'm going to teach you about context clues. Let's get started. Here we have a word bank. Let's go through our word bank. Girl, start, add, lady, bucket, man, and salad. Here we have some sentences with some blanks. I'll read the sentence for you, and we'll use our context clues to figure out which word fits best in the blanks. Let's get started. The 8-year-old blank wanted to eat a healthy lunch. We must use our context clues, the words or the pictures around the blank, to figure out which word best goes in there. The 8-year-old girl. Let's read it over and make sure it makes sense. The 8-year-old girl wanted to eat a healthy lunch. If you chose girl, you're right on target. Let's continue on. The 8-year-old girl wanted to eat a healthy lunch. She had to blank up all of her change to see if she had enough money to eat at the cafeteria. Let's choose a word. She had to add up all of her change to see if she had enough money to eat at the cafeteria. If you chose add, you're right on target. Let's move on. A blank would make a leafy green lunch. If you chose salad, you are right on target. Let's move on. A blank from the cafe took her order. If you chose lady, you're right on target. She had a great blank on being healthy. She had a great start on being healthy. If you chose start, you're right on target. Now, you want to reread your selection and make sure that it makes sense, but we're not done yet. Let's fill in the blank boxes down here so we can come up with the word that's missing. Box 1, we're looking for 1. We use the first letter and we fill in the blank. We look for 2. We see the number 2, we use the first letter and we fill in the blank. So now that you got the hang of this, we won't finish together. This is your work. So now it's time for you to get to the book and complete it by yourself. That's all the information you need to complete this mission, and I know you can do it.
ho!